Imagine you are just scrolling to your collection of cards in Plants vs. Zombies Heroes. And then on the Hero section, you notice that there are 4 empty slots. Could PopCap add more heroes in the future? To answer that, it would be unlikely, because the recent added heroes, which were Beta Carotina and Huge Giganticus, were added in July 11th, 2017. After that, PopCap just forgot about it. Hey guys, I'm Capybarasaur. This will be my first ever video beside my shorts, where I talk about Plants vs. Zombies. Along with that, make sure to hit that like and subscribe button. It's free, and you can always change your mind. In PvZ Heroes, Plant and Zombie Heroes belong to 2 classes, in which some of them may share the same class. Take Beta Carotina for an example. She shares the same class as Citron. I decided to use the same approach for my fan-made hero. Meet Grand Mystic Cap. His name was Grand Capillus based on the short that I posted recently, but then I found out that Capillus means hair, so I changed it to Grand Mystic Cap in connection to Nightcap. He is a plant hero under the Smarty and Kabloom class, just like Nightcap, but unlike Nightcap, who prioritizes damage more based on his superpowers, Grand Mystic Cap is the opposite. Grand Mystic Cap was once the most revered mage in the fungi kingdom, a wise and powerful mushroom whose magic shaped generations. For over 1,180 years, he trained young fungi in the ancient arts, guiding many students to greatness, including the skilled shadow mage, Nightcap. To the mushrooms, he was more than a teacher. He was their heart, their compass, their living legend. But time humbles even the greatest masters. After centuries of devotion, Grand Mystic Cap chose to lay down his staff and retreat into the glowing forests, seeking a peaceful life away from battle and prophecy. Peace, however, is fragile. When word reached him that Dr. Zomboss had begun experimenting on zombie heroes, twisting them with unstable, forbidden powers, the old mage felt a spark reignite within him. With a heavy sigh and renewed determination, Grand Mystic Cap reclaimed his ancient staff. The legend stepped out of retirement, not as a teacher this time, but as a hero, joining forces with other plant heroes. Plant and zombie heroes have their sub-powers, in which they can share with other heroes, and their signature power. For Grand Mystic Cap, most of his powers will come from the Smarty class. His powers include Transmogrify, Lightspeed Seed, both from Smarty class, More Spore from the Kabloom class, and his signature superpower Hypnosis from both classes. I guess you already know how the first 3 superpowers work, so I'll be skipping those. His signature superpower is a mushroom trick and reads as, "There's a reason why some fungus cannot be eaten." So what his superpower does is that he will make a HYPNOSHROOM in a lane you desire. HYPNOSHROOM is a 3-cost mushroom token with 1 heart stat that can only be conjured by the hero's superpower and some conjuring plants. His description reads as, "Eat me, but I'm not accountable for side effects." What he does is that when any type of zombie damages it, you will conjure that zombie into your deck, but that conjured zombie will only copy the stats of the zombie, not its abilities. But wouldn't it be cool to destroy the zombie after they damage HYPNOSHROOM? Actually, yes, it would be cool, but not balanced. Let me explain. Here are his abilities before and after revision. His initial ability obviously doesn't work, the primary reason being that it is too broken. After some revision, I eventually came up with his current ability. Heroes have some expressions when something happens on the lawn. For example, this is Green Shadow when she is almost out of health. Of course, Grand Mystic Cap also has his own, and this is his neutral expression, celebrating scared and defeated. Grand Mystic Cap would be strongest against stat-heavy zombie classes like Beastly and Hearty because they rely on big, high-strength zombies to win. Since his superpower copies a zombie's strength and health, but not its abilities, you can punish those large attackers by turning their own power against them. Even if you don't copy abilities like Frenzy, Armor, or the abilities they have in their description, getting the same raw stats gives you strong board control. However, Grand Mystic Cap would struggle more against trick-heavy decks. Because they can avoid attacking your mushroom altogether, sneaky heroes often rely on tricks, bouncing, teleporting, or removing plants instead of direct combat, which makes your reactive superpower harder to trigger. Against Crazy, the matchup would be more balanced. If they attack, you gain value, but if they rely on tricks or face damage, your power becomes less effective. Overall, Grand Mystic Cap excels against direct strength-based strategies, but is weaker against control and trick-focused playstyles. That is all for today. But I need to confess something. I did use AI in some of the assets on video, but please hear me out. The concept, idea, and the art of the hero was manually made by me, a person. You can check on my recent shorts on my YouTube channel. AI is only involved in generating images for the lore scene and for polishing the art of my hero. For those who are disappointed, I'm really sorry. I'm just trying to strive here on YouTube in hope to grow big. I will try to practice my art and get it to look beautiful for you guys. I will promise you that the conceptualization will always be made manually. Thank you so much for hearing me out, and I will see you on the next video.